people have reservation.
I
It's
have
a,
one later. I have a reservation later, but for now,
so we have, so it is the, oh, here. So it is our mind that says we have. So, my friends, first thing first, yes, happy Thanksgiving to you all. But the best Thanksgiving is that if we start living in choiceless awareness, because in that choiceless awareness, we don't wait for Thanksgiving. It is every day. It is every day, every moment. Thanksgiving. I'm also grateful to you all who have been continuing this journey. Sorry, who have been continuing the journey. One journey is 100% sure. One journey is 100% sure. Do you know what I'm talking about? Birth, childhood, youth, old age, and the last journey. That is 100% clear for everyone. And those who think that, oh, they will continue, they are in delusion. And the journey of the self discovery is by choice. It is by choice if I choose it. But that choice also depends on the prarabdha, the past impressions. We are, before taking the body, we were already got a reservations. Brandy was talking, so it came to my mind reservation. We already had a reservation that I'm going to meet you. You are going to meet people. You'll have a sibling, you have parents, what will be the lifespan. All these things are already decided, pre-decided. Now, like we reserve a flight. Oh, I have a flight. This is my seat. This is my seat. Yes, we also have the same reservation. Every day, every minute, every relationship, we have that reservation. Because everything is pre-decided, why we shouldn't have a Thanksgiving every day? I'm coming to that. Why I shouldn't have a Thanksgiving every day? You wake up, oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm still breathing. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Come on. Thank you. Whether if you use the word God, that is also okay, or if you don't want to use the word God, don't use it. Thank you, existence. There is something. There is something. So I have to get out of the prison mindset to a home mindset. Last week we discussed, last session, prison mindset, impulsive nature. I am totally hooked to myself. I don't want to talk to this guy. I will talk like this. I will react to this. Let him come. I will settle my score. What is all this? It is a prison mindset. We apply that in our relations everywhere. So get out of the prison mindset. We have two sets of practices, the smart and the clear. Smart and the clear. Think, think. Prison mindset, home mindset. Reservation is already done. My reservation is already done. Yours is also already done. You are going to meet, or you are going to fight with me, you're going to react, you will leave this session. It is already reserved. So, so why should I worry? It is reserved on your part, and it is also reserved on my part. Whatever I have to get in this life, I will definitely get. Nobody is there to stop me. And what I won't get, I will not get. So, existence, you have already reserved everything for me. Existence, can you hear the voice of that existence? He says yes. And if you hear that voice, then why to worry? When we are suffering, wow, God has given me too much suffering. No, the God has also made you a human being. God has also given you the house. God has also given you the lot of pleasures that you have already experienced in your life. So don't pay attention only to the pain and the suffering. No, 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 I was divorced. No, beside that divorce, you were offered so many things. Is it not a Thanksgiving? Think. We don't think. We only think and we blame the God. Thank you, God. It is only papers here. So we only think about, you see what my son has done, what my honey has done. I worked so hard. Thanksgiving. I'm talking of Thanksgiving today. We don't realize it. Thanks to that Eastern wisdom, which is passing the knowledge through this agent. I'm simply an agent, catalyst. Oh, I'm getting this knowledge. Can this knowledge help me to explore and realize my real nature? Thanksgiving. I am also Thanksgiving because you guys are listening and learning. So, what happens? The mind becomes the mind of gratitude and the blessing and the grace. Can you have any tension and stress and blessing and the grace? Oh, thanks God, you have done this. So we will expand one metaphor that I have been talking about. Uh, Necklace, golden necklace, golden nose pin, golden earring. We all know it. All are made of gold. When you recognize the gold with the golden ring and the golden necklace, you have succeeded in meditation. But when you only recognize the gold ring Fact is that it does not exist. No, no, it exists, I'm wearing it. Yeah, hold on. We will understand that. So that metaphor applies that you are all are golden rings. This is including this body, mind, breath, intellect, and ego. But behind that, there is only one gold. Now, let us understand. All are made up of the gold. That is very clear. Are gold, but we recognize them separately. For transactional world, which means relationship with the money, relationship with the sibling, relationship with the honey. Yes, in the transactional world, we have to continue. Oh, this is golden ring, this is. But we fail to recognize the same existence, we fail to recognize the same gold. Essence is the gold. Think again. So now the question, no, 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 this is nose pin, this is necklace, this is earring. Yes, I agree with you. It is all gold. So you understand. But the doubt still remains. What is that doubt remains? You melt all the earring, necklace, it is all gold. So our delusion is that this nose pin, this golden necklace has gone into the gold. Really? If it has gone into the gold, then extract it. Extract the necklace from there. Extract the nose pin from there. Can you apply the same metaphor? Girish, one, golden God. I won't say, I won't address anyone if you have gone. You continue to live for 1,000 years. So the master says this name in the form does not exist. Where you give the name, where you give the form, why it does not exist. You see, it's a better than scientific discovery. Why it does not exist. And if you live into that awareness, there is always a thanksgiving. It is because of the existence this body, this name and the form exists. It is because of the gold earring exists, golden necklace exists. So why to worry in life? So we define false or unreal, which appears as a real, but it is not real. It is in between the untruth, unreal, and the real. It is not, you cannot say it is real, but it appears, my name in the form appears, so I cannot say it is untruth, it is unreal. So the master says that, oh, there was a gold, we'll take an iron, golden ore, extracted, now the gold biscuit is there. So at the moment when it was a gold biscuit, there was no earring, there was no necklace. So it did not exist at a time. It is existing now. It will not exist in the future. 66 years ago, this crazy guy did not exist. It appears existing. It appears existing because what did not exist in the past, it appears to exist. And it will cease to exist Just take it human years, maybe 10 years or 50 years. That is unreal. It is not going anywhere. The way you cannot extract the earring or golden necklace from the gold after melting, it is not present there. That gold is not affected by any name in the form. That consciousness, that real self is not at all affected by anything in this world. It is independent. It is eternal. It is full of peace and happiness. Do you see that? When we see and when we are settled into that, that is known as awakening. Think, think. We don't think. Don't talk about the death. Who is death? Who is dying? As long as I am the body, I will die. But if I'm not the body, I did not exist. Body and the mind, name and the form did not exist, but I was there. Then now it appears to exist. It will cease to exist. Body, that is your nature. I can't help you. Only whatever I can help you, I can help in repair and maintenance. Think. When you think and reflect in this way, you will recognize that how easy it is for you to live day by day. How it is easy to relate to the events happening outside days after days. Easy means what? No prison home now, the free home. Prison mindset is gone. Even those who are highly religious, they are doing the same crazy stuff. They go to the temple church, they say, God, give me 100 years. God, give me 100 years. God, only one thing is left. Now give me some secret so that I can live forever. Means body, mind can live forever. Means this false I should live forever. Had it happened to anyone? Anyone in the world? Give me any example. So we have a delusion surrounded in the spiritual discipline, in the religious discipline. Oh, this guy will, what will? It will, it will return again in the same name in the form. Has anyone returned in the same name in the form? So we fall short of celebrating the Thanksgiving. We get caught in the delusion. Think, think. It means I'm deeply attached to the body. I identify myself with the body. Now let us see how can I survive for another forever. Because I have a thought of surviving forever with this body, it comes with opposites. What is that opposite? Fear of death. And that fear continues. You go to the doctor, there is a fear of death. You have a stomach pain, you have a fear of death. You have a headache. You have a lot of money. Almost, think of this one room, 20 by 20 is full of currencies. Will you have no fear? Tell me. I love you, honey. And the honey starts looking, just casual looking at someone else. Don't you have the fear? Look and enjoy beauty. No, no, you are my property. How can you enjoy? Prison mindset. Prison mindset. Those who are in delusion cannot celebrate Thanksgiving. We here in our country, in my country, this is my country now, we celebrate our Thanksgiving with a turkey. We don't celebrate our Thanksgiving, our purity of the mind with the existence. Perry is thinking, yeah. This is what is happening. We all are, everything is reserved. Today you have to listen to me, so you are listening to me. You will get something that is also reserved, but only one choice. How much you get, you can maintain. I was given the freedom there that let me commit, let me be sincere, and let me find myself. When you have that urge, the burning desire, that makes you a seeker, and the seeker exercise the choices in tune with the nature. That is also conditional, in tune with the nature. Once we know all these simple principles and secrets uh, of our mystery of the life, awakening is very not too far. And we have been celebrating Thanksgiving. Let us close your eyes. Let us celebrate in a way that will help not only us, but everyone. Eyes are closed. Sahum Sahana Vavatu. Let me guard myself. You start thinking, let me guard myself in this journey of life. I should safeguard our practice. I will see how I, the group, and also the teacher live in a protective environment. I'm too far from you. You are too far from me physically. So what the heck, I'm talking about the protective environment. In the mind, I should not invite any craziness. That itself completes your Thanksgiving. Sahana bhunaktu. It captures the essence of enjoying the spiritual journey. It encourages us to savor the process of learning and self discovery. Every day is a learning, finding the joy together. Together means I'm with you, let me find the joy. You are with someone, find the joy. You are not focused on a person outside, on a situation. You are focused on the joy inside yourself. Is it not Thanksgiving? Challenge me after the practice. Sahviryam karva vahe. I should have energy. You should have also the energy to learn because I need a tremendous energy. Otherwise, I feel sleepy while listening. Do you see the essence of it? Every time I repeat and I find, oh my goodness, Sahaviryam Karva Vahe. I have created an acronym, you remember, grows, operate with energy and effort, conscious effort. What is that conscious effort? Paying attention and awareness on these principles and imbibing it, merging it. Tejasvina Vidhitamastu W. Wisdom. So here days, oh, my face is shining. This face is shining today. I know what is going to happen tomorrow. So here, but wisdom continues to shine. So we are more focused on the wisdom. You already have 200 products of shining the body from the top to the bottom. And the next day, still, it stinks. So you have to inform me whose body always keeps that level of fragrance. Wisdom shines. And as the sink, let us go into the harmony every time, everywhere. Om Shanti, first Shanti. Whatever you know until now, the people, world outside, the things, your thought pattern, Shanti, peace to that. Second Shanti to the unknown world, which normally we say the metaphysical world. Or you can say that the purest existence of the space, of the air, of the fire element, of purest existence, when these five elements have not taken any form. Unknown. It is still unknown to us. And the third is the peace is within me. Just see this Shanti mantra, doesn't it? Looks like a celebration of the Thanksgiving every day. And then now you check the place of the body, place of the body, and the space all around the body. This place of the body constantly changes, and the body and mind also changes. Just maintain your awareness. So, whatever is changing, that I know, I experience, will continue, will cease to exist. Will cease to exist. So why shouldn't I start understanding that it does not exist even now? Oh, let me have all those experiences, but let me keep that awareness that it is still, it still does not exist. How come you say that? What you were today in the body, you are not tomorrow. What you were yesterday in this body, you are not today. What you are today, you will not be tomorrow. Why? Trillions of the cells have already been replaced. So when you even think like this, it gives you a sense of clarity and also the urgency. And that is where comes the position and the posture of the body. Then we move to the next step is being comfortable. Comfortable, yes. Comfort, yes. We don't explore. For someone who is very dear to us, we are comfortable in pain also. Pain in the body and the mind also. So it means that comfort comes from somewhere deeper inside. And if it comes from deeper inside, it is always there. So then what happens in uncomfort or discomfort? Because I'm not aware of that. I identify myself with the body, mind, and outer situation. And that is why we say turn your mind inside. Mind is scattered in millions of directions outside in the thought, feeling, emotions, craziness, reaction, duality, conflict, fear, failure, frustration. These are the common blocks of our life living in the world. So now I say to the mind, please look inside. And metaphorically, we say, look at the neck joint. Now, metaphor is applied practically. So you're looking at the neck joint. What is the metaphor? Changing the direction of the mind from the world outside to inside. I'm putting 90% knowledge. I told you many a times, it's a 90% knowledge, 10% practice. Oh, yes. Continue to say yes or no, whatever comes to your mind. Oh, yes, changing the direction of the mind. Yes, so I have left all fear, etc., etc. Now I'm looking only at the neck joint. You raise your level of awareness. You start reflecting. You look inside the neck joint in the space and you experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. See if you feel or not. Not that, I have long beard and you're listening to me. I know too much. No, you should know everything about yourself. Meditation is an experiential journey. So, one more. So, even, if you look at the neck joint and your mind experiences the sensation, comfort, and steadiness in the entire body, you are done. Oh, yes, I'm done. Yes. Done what? Done. You have done this step, but sometime it doesn't happen. So, pick up the second also. Pick up any joint, pick up the joint, hip joint. So you are consciously aware of it, you feel the sensation, you look inside the so it means metaphorically, it's a mind, mental awareness goes inside and you experience sensation, comfort, and steadiness. And then the entire body. First, be aware it is the body is the boundary. Physical body is the boundary. What is that boundary? Like we have a boundary, border wall, border fencing all around our house. Oh, you gave me a good understanding. Oh, it's a border around my house, and I live in that house. Body is a border. You are not the body. Just see the clarity or the teachings of the Eastern wisdom. We are not saying just kill the body. No, we are simply saying, I am not the body. And then you look inside the border, you experience the sensation, comfort, and steadiness. So I'm putting very hard reasoning. This is known as the spirituality, the mystical discipline that we don't want to explore. We rely more and more on the teacher, and then the teacher knows how to exploit you. Being carefree. So now do you see that being carefree is the next step to being comfortable? We are inside. Inside we encounter the subtle mind. subtle body. The subtle body has all the thought, feeling, experiences, the past, and the memories. So I have to recognize they belong to the mind, not to me. They do not belong to me. It does not mean that I don't need those thoughts. People start thinking, oh, I have tried to control my mind, but it will never come into, it will never be controlled. So what we do, that is why I say you look at the space inside the forehead. Are you aware of the space? Or space means blankness or emptiness, whatever you feel. Everything is okay. With reference to the space, you see the thoughts are moving. With reference to the sky, you have experienced the birds are moving. With reference to the highway, you know the vehicles are moving. Is there any problem? But if you see it, what happens? There is a rise in awareness. First time you recognize, oh, this is what we call the self awareness. So here that self is like this space, and you have lot of the thoughts. You are aware of the both. In fact, this step is considered the highest step in Buddhism. It is used by different names. I'm not telling you now. Otherwise, many followers of the Buddhist will get crazy. Oh, but for your meditation, it is only the second step, yes. But why I gave to this step? To at least your mind regularly by regular practice should get an idea, should get an awareness that this is also possible. Okay, what should be the next step? So let us recognize these six neighbors. Do you know the greatest mystery of this entire universe or of the human life? Matter and the consciousness are together. Their characteristics are totally opposite to each other and still they are together. Meditation reveals this mystery. That is also known as awakening. All the six neighbors are matter. That we'll talk later. So the first neighbor from outside, I'm aware of my home and the universe outside, the country, the people, the things, the way I'm born and brought up, the relations, and I have my parents, I don't have my parents, etc. Long list. This constitutes the so-called the first neighbor. I'm very close to my dad. Still, you are far away from this neighbor. How close you are. Soulmate, soulmate. We have to be aware what is outside the body will remain outside the body. I can pour emotions and the feeling. Yes, that is okay. Instead of a bad, put the good feeling. Today is Thanksgiving. But what is the goal? Goal is to recognize that this is a neighbor only. How close we are with my smartphone, with my house, with my car, with my sibling, with my honey. Second neighbor is the physical body. Just scan it, your attention is scanning. Oh, this is body 5 foot 4 inch or 6 feet, whatever it is. Oh, this is the color. And please also retrieve the memories when you stand before the mirror and your mind, with reference to the body, says, oh, what a handsome and beautiful person this is. Identification. Third, neighbor is the energy, prana. Now, be very clear and understand. You have to repeat this practice again and again. First, I am, and the world is outside. Then, second, identification, I am, and then I am the body. Then I am the breath. It means the body sustains with the life, breath inside and the food outside. All the three combinations created the greatest delusion. What is that delusion? The life means that body and the breath. Today is Thanksgiving. Fourth neighbor is the, and who does it? Crazy mind. Mind says, why don't you understand? So teacher of the Eastern wisdom says, why don't you understand? This is not you. Yes, the body is sustained by the food from outside and the breath from inside. For example, why mind? Why you identify with it? Mind identifies. So this life, which we say life with the body, breath, food, etc. So the mind creates a duality of pain and pleasure, profit and the loss, sickness and the health, and that crazy mind is also my neighbor. I'm not. Think. I'm not saying that just discard all your doubts, raise the doubt. And then comes, okay, the mind has all these dualities, and the fifth neighbor, the intellect. In that intellect, there is a thought, I thought. This I thought is thinking that body, no, I feel body with the breath, then that's why I'm alive. Huh? But when the doctor says, I'm sorry, then what? Doctor says, I'm sorry for the body. He doesn't say anything. I don't know whether they say that I'm sorry because I will not be able to extract a lot of fees from you. No, with due respect to all the doctors. So I thought comes there. Can you become aware of this I thought? You say, I am here, and then ask yourself, you will find the neighbors, you will not find the real self. Say it again, here I am meditating, you will find only the five neighbors. So all these impressions together causes the sixth neighbor, which is known as the causal body, the nearest, and for the non-seekers, the dearest. That's why they don't want to attend even a single session. what we have to do, we have to simply change the perception. And what is that perceptual change? Do you see that we encounter this perception in these six neighbors, which are of the perception of the second eye? Second eye means the dual perception. I am here, there you are. So I have created a duality. So no, I feel I enjoy the pleasure of eating the pasta. So the I in the background I have already created the pain. Soulmate, I have already created in the background the soulmate. So this is the perception of the second eye. The religion lays too much stress here. How? Do this, don't do this. It's a good, but we are not religious. We are spiritual guys. I don't know what kind of a spiritual guys we are. So the spirituality comes when Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. Sarvesham swastir bhavatu. May there be happiness for all. Why? Because that happiness or that happiness consciousness is beyond these six neighbors. Did I discard all the six neighbors? No. I simply recognize that I am none of them. You see that? What a mystery in the journey of the self. You accept that they are the neighbors. That is one approach. You reject them, that none of them is you. Then what happens? Mind says acceptance. Acceptance of what? The happiness is my nature. I have been dependent on these six neighbors. Why we say it is a more a mystical journey? That first we reject everything. Why? To become everything. You reject earring, you reject necklace, you reject nose pin, all made up of the gold. What is left? That is why our mind is not able to understand in one session. So keep listening and learning. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu. May there be peace for all. Do you remember the peace I said? Peace means sukha in Sanskrit. Su is good, kha means the space, a good space. You go to the sea beach, you find a good space, and you feel that sea beach is beautiful. No, I told you nothing of anything of name in the form. It is matter. It is unreal. It does not contain the peace. But because my mind discovers that inner space when I'm sitting on the beach, I experience, and then I give the credit to that ocean. The peace is the essential nature of an ocean. Everyone will drown into an ocean. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu. May there be completeness in all, wholeness, holiness. All these words came and we surround mystery. Oh, it's very mystical. Why? Because you are not thinking, you are not logical. When I say, no, I will charge you this much, when my intellect is very alert. I'm just giving you, kidding you. Or you're buying something, oh, there must be a sale. There is no sale of the spirituality and the wholeness. Do you see the impurity? The wholeness. I am one unit. Only one is present, wholeness. How do you understand this in the beginning? Only the gold is present. Only the gold is the essence. The rest are the details. Yes, I accept golden ring, necklace, etc. No problem. But that is the wholeness. Another way to see the wholeness, you reject all the six neighbors, means six neighbors minus I, wholeness, mathematical equation. Sarvesham mangalam bhavatu, sarvesham mangalam bhavatu. Because our mind is full of the challenges posed by these six neighbors, causing the delusion, and the illusion is our life is not able to recognize the peace, happiness, and the wholeness are my nature. So I don't find the speciousness in my life. Then the mind will have to do the same thing. What is the same thing? You wake up in the morning, it's a bad morning. No, but my dear, it's a Thanksgiving today. We are doing 90% of the knowledge meditation, 10% is practice. Oh, so the life is full of auspiciousness? I bet you might be feeling some sensation of that. It is the knowledge that removes the ignorance. Oh, we have done. Now look at the breath. The breath alone. Flow of the breath. Why the flow of the breath? We can notice the breath, our conscious mind, our average conscious mind is able to notice the change in the breath. What you want to say? I will say later. First, pay attention to the flow of the breath. You're recognizing the breath is so-called going in, but you recognize where it is going in. Not in. It is not going inside you. It is going inside the body. It is going out of the body. Be very clear. No, no, it's going inside me. So you have already recognized who you are. I have to live in extraordinary awareness. But the breath is the easiest way, and the Buddha chose that breath mindfulness. I would say he chose it rightly to guide all the crazy seekers. That also includes me. So just by the flow of the breath, so I've broken into the couple of parts. What just see, you know the breath. Breath is when I say the breath, for the mind it is a concept. But I break that concept into pragmatically. What is that? So when I'm aware of the breath means that the breath is going in. It has two parts. Breath is going in, breath is coming out. Second thing, then I become aware the breath is going inside the body, outside the body. Put logic. If there is no space, how can the breath move? So it means there is the space pre-exists. The space is a precondition for the breath. How do, What do you mean? The space is a precondition for my life to exist? Look at it is not mystical, my friend. It is all open. You say you have heard the proverb, breath is life and the life is breath. Really? Sometimes we use the wrong proverb at a wrong place in the time. Can you have the movement of the breath without the space? And this breath carries this energy, the fire element. What happens in the absence of water? Science says in absence of moisture, you have a total dryness in the lungs. What will happen? I don't want to say. I just gave one example of these five elements. So, because we are not capable at this moment to be aware at a very subtler level, to perceive every cell is undergoing a change, so the breath awareness is the best format. Or from the breath awareness, we can go deeper. So, you are still looking the breath. Now, I tell you, the breath is a concept, and you go on exploring it. Why Buddha did not explain it? He has not need not to explain because you are a seeker. You should have a breath mindfulness, and then you explore yourself. Don't question these great masters. Question yourself. So, just by breath mindfulness, the Buddha has reached to that state. Why am not? And that helps me to discover the layers of the ignorance. I just explained you one path, one way. There are many ways like this. Without space, movement of the breath is not possible. Breath itself is an air that carries the energy. We say the prana. Don't we say the breath gives me the energy? We say it's a fire element, but it cannot coexist without the presence of the water. You say moisture, okay? You say it whatever you want to say. Or you do an experiment in the laboratory, that is not going to raise your awareness. That is why we say it is a mystical discipline. Nothing is mystical. But the shape and the size of the trachea, you know, the respiratory apparatus, the lungs, and etc. It's a earth element. Okay. So we say very simply, life consists of these five elements. Where we are wrong. But by understanding this, we reach to that extraordinary awareness. We can perceive and experience there is a constant, continuous change or a movement in every cell of the body where we discover what gold is, the essence which is beyond this body, breath, mind, intellect, and ego. That gold is our real self, is the pure consciousness. You do this practice continuously for 3 months without break, but with your own contemplation and reflection. You will say, now, weird guy, I got where you are. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your mind on the right hand, your mind on the left hand. Lift your both of arms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside. Know your experiences, bring the hands down. We spent almost 45 minutes. It is possible by knowledge. How are you, Brandy?
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm good. I I had a little trouble during the meditation today. But my takeaway was that the peace is not in any of the neighbors, right? And I think we run into trouble when we try to find it there. So when I was struggling, I was like, this is not where it is, you know.
Yes, even saying that during the practice helps you. But I experience the peace and the happiness and the sensation in the body. Yes, yes, it is possible. The sun is the real self. So you have a mirror that is mine. It is reflecting into the body. So I see the light outside. I see the light in all these six neighbors. It is possible. Yes. How are you, Dennis?
Thank you for the lesson. Some contemplations were going on in my mind during the meditation, along with a sensation of peace and calmness, and the full awareness was there also. Thank you.
Yes. Yes, see that. I don't see the gold in the gold necklace. Oh, your necklace is beautiful. It suits you. Both statements are false. You means your body and the mind complex and the necklace, but essence is the gold. So when I meet someone, talk to someone, if I have a simultaneous awareness of that gold, with the name and form, with Brandy, with Dennis, with Kristen, everything is okay. Everything is good. How are you, Christina?
Thank you very much. Just noticed a very deep, peaceful state with awareness throughout. And I heard something that stood out. The breath is coming in the body and out of the body. I think I wasn't realizing I was still attaching to the body, like as it was coming in me, but it's not. It's
Yes,
so that
yes.
was really helpful to pick up on.
Yes, even if I think, oh, it's going into the body, but I'm not the body. How can I claim that, breath is the life and the life is? Oh, we pick up the proverb, somebody has started, and so we use the same proverb and we see that it is absolute truth. American proverb is that, Dennis, ignorance is bliss. This is American proverb. We say ignorance is suffering. Such a contrast. So proverb is okay. Somebody's great people have done it with reference to something. So we don't understand that reference and we start using. So let me live in ignorance. And then you are suffering inside. The snake is inside. No, ignorance is bliss. The snake is nothing like a big thick rope. Why should I worry? How are you, Samir?
But I think Thanksgiving is a very powerful mantra in life. If
Yes,
you start working on it, then a time comes. If you don't think about what you have not got in your life, you start getting that also. If you
yes,
are doing it, means if you are sincere about doing Thanksgiving, means if you are 100%, then you are in so much peace and harmony in life. Then you start getting all those things which you have not got in life also. Sometimes it
yes.
happens.
The moment you say Thanksgiving mantra, I got the essence of it. So mantra means that I have to repeat it daily until we are aware that we are celebrating the life. We are not celebrating Thanksgiving year after year. We are not celebrating birthday, one birthday after the other birthday. How can you celebrate the next birthday until you continue to exist to that level? So why shouldn't you celebrate every day, every moment so that let that date and time come? No, no, I'm very busy. That's why you are suffering. Very busy. How are you, Vaibhav?
Thank you, sir. So mind is calm. Like during the practice when I was breathing, so this question was coming to my mind like I'm breathing, air is already inside and air is also outside. So whether
That,
I'm actually just breathing or just a sensation that I'm feeling.
that is a wonderful point. That is why I ask you to share your experiences. So that is another higher concept. Uh, Even the breath is not happening. You are in delusion. So we reach to that state. Yes, yes, that's a very, very important question, and I will answer in these following sessions. So now you see that you are nowhere with reference to the six neighbors. Then what? You are everywhere. You are nowhere with reference to a necklace or earring, but you're everywhere. I'm just giving metaphorically. How are you, Terry?
I am good. I'm not having turkey,
Not having
but
turkey.
I don't. Every day I'm glad to eat something that I have anything at all. It's
Yeah.
good. It's
Well,
good. Whatever you have to like it.
you are right. You reminded me of one thing that we associate every event with something outside. Christmas gift exchange. So here and now, everywhere is happening. So during the they have started doing. I was there in the smartphone phone provider. So they have kept lot of the blank boxes as a gift. So basically, we celebrate every event with a hollowness. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, it's a turkey. Oh, it's a mashed potato, and it is so and so. We don't see inside. We are happy or not. You are right in that way. So better. You're not celebrating with a turkey, that is good. And I can bet you, in our country, 99% will, oh, you don't have a turkey on the Thanksgiving. What a great deal.
But another thing that we all know is that the best part is the day after the
Yeah, yeah.
leftover.
So let that Thanksgiving be celebrated every day, every moment. How are you, Sangeeta?
थैंक यू सर। आज प्रैक्टिस बहुत बहुत अच्छी हुई। और सर थैंक्स गिविंग मतलब ग्रेटफुलनेस है,
Huh?
तो वो इतना कुछ है ग्रेटफुल होने के लिए कि
Okay.
पूरा दिन कम पड़ जाता है।
Yeah. Same thing in India also. We have lot of rituals, you have to cook, you have to use thermometer for 5-6 hours, We get engaged into what is delusion part. So same thing in India also in Diwali celebration, festival of the light. I have to bring this. I have to clean my house. Why don't you clean your house every day? Unnecessary. So yes, but everything is good. For every festival, it is irrespective of the nation, the country, the society, community, and the religion. We miss the mystery behind our life, and we have to celebrate all this. We feel bad, in India. It happened that if you don't have an idol of goddess of wealth and you don't pray, she will be angry. Why she will be angry? She's so cheap, she will be angry. So, our delusion is so much. I can talk of from in which religion I'm born and brought up, but I refrain from speaking other. But anyhow, leave that everything. Think of this. Practice this meditation. Contemplate and reflect about the Thanksgiving and see how the life starts shining. That is all for today. Those people who have not joined, they will be